Welcome back, everyone. I'm playing more Inquisition. I have my coffee next to me, even though it's almost noon. But I only woke up like an hour ago, so... Yes, I did some inventory management after stream yesterday. So now we're at 8 instead of 30, wherever we were at. Only have the essentials on us. Eventually I'll go through my big storage chest and like sell a bunch of crap that's in there, but I just don't think about it, honestly. I'm just like, I just need room in my inventory, so I just shove it all into the chest. It's like shoving everything under your bed or something, you know? Like, I'll look at it later. Let's read some paper. Power for price. The Inquisition is a sight to behold. The command of legions, hearts, and minds is worthy. Your Inquisitor is worthy, and my masters are pleased. I will bring my wares, and together we will extend our reach ever further. Now you trade not just in treasures, but in will. How exciting. This is the Dwarven Slaves. Oh, they gave me an aiming module. I think I already have one of those, though. Our soldiers report that they passed through the tunnel without incident and surprised a sizable Venatori encampment. After the battle, they had to find a different route back because that tunnel had been collapsed. They found a letter. Liliana. A letter on dark vellum with obviously dwarven markings. We follow instructions well. Respect our territory is a first step. We shall see. Well, trying to help. Let's see. Spies report. Posts set up along the Imperial Highway, ostensibly to guard trade routes and facilitate procuring supplies for the Inquisition. Eyes on all approaches. Fourth night. Caravan carrying refugees makes camp nearby for protection. After midnight, a young woman on crutches makes small talk with patrol guard. After he passes, she crouches and makes them work on a tent post. The woman pretends for half an hour to know nothing. When it becomes clear the ruse will not work, she kisses an Andrastian locket and says, glory to those across the sea. She dies. The locket was poison. Oh, so it was a... So, like, interesting. All information about the 5 bells of Hunterfell has come back negative. The Talvashoth is not the bard, the elf is not the Mortalitazi, and the dwarf is not the smuggler. An addendum. We have learned that the Ferelden is the Venatori agent, but unless we can link her to a specific background quickly, we lose this lead. We must remove the target immediately to stop the Duke Tithys from falling prey to Venatori interest. Have Iron Bull tell the Bin Hasaroth to eliminate the bard. Have Iron Bull tell the Bin Hasaroth to eliminate the smuggler. Have Iron Bull take down the Mortalitazi. Let's go with Liliana. That seems... To eliminate the bard.
Let's see what we have.
Hope that's right. It's considerable as your support has been. I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor, although I'm hardly surprised. My fellows in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I ever would have on my own, so I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from the Venatori cultists still in the shadows, but I say, let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sitting along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid. He must be wilting in the cold. That's one way to describe him. I received some news from Maveris. It seems her little resistance was drawn support, just as she hoped it would. Thing is, the support comes in form of idealistic magisters with no real power, while the ones who might see her group as a threat are the true heavy hitters. Reading between the lines, I'd say Maveris is in more hot water than she lets on. She's crafty, but she could use more help right about now, or the resistance might die on the vine. Up to you, but if you ask me, any enemies of the Venatori should be a friend of ours. The Inquisition is now a force to be reckoned with. Even in Deventer, openly declare our support for the resistance. Allow me to handle this. Eliminate one of her enemies, and the rest will believe she can strike at them with impunity. They will back off. Then some Templars north, disguised, of course. Real Templars, the sort who can disrupt magic. That should be all the help she needs. Let's send Josephine. Ugh. We're in. I gave Solus the new coat, and it's pink for some reason, so... Or like a maroon. Nice maroon. So he's styling pretty well. I said hold, Solus. Stop moving. But yeah. Scribble notes. Villa Morel's taken. Maleficent's gone. We're losing our grip. What now? The men are starting to balk, talking about giving up.
Make her turn his gaze.
Make her turn his gaze.
Good day.
Yeah, you have a nice time in the forest, dude. So over here, more enemies. He's like, I won't help you with these guys, though. There's a crow on this guy's head. There's a letter? I can take it. Oh, plaid. A letter home. Dear Elaine, have you had news of the war? They say it will take over all of Orlais. People say the mine's about to shut down. No one wants to be caught in the middle of the fighting. I had a good thing here. Good coin. In a year or two, I might have made enough to go home and marry. Now this war is coming along and ruined everything. I'll stay as long as I can. Don't wait for me. Leave as soon as you can. Perhaps in a city like Montsemerd, there will be guards and militia keeping the peace. Your brother Jean or John. Oh, there's more coming. Get this guy. Level 15. Wow. Why are my teammates not attacking here? Nice. Scrawled note. I've heard how the Dalish would hang trespassers, hung them from trees is what they would say. Would you believe you can still see them? I swear on the Maker's beard, when I saw that face in the tree, I just about pissed myself. The screaming face of a murdered bastard right in front of me. I was afraid if I stayed long, I would hear it howling. I hadn't even been drinking. Don't believe me? Go see for yourself. People love to hang people, don't they? Just anywhere. Interesting wall art. Ah! Whoa, that guy got shot across the map. That's crazy. Behind him, his stupid shield.
Filth, taking advantage of the chaos of war.
Filth. Soul Kisser. 126 DPS. The mace. Oh, we can cast more judgment. Hugh, yes, I know that Duheim thinks about the people in Watcher's Reach. He's wrong. The refugees think us monsters, all because of Duheim and his like. If they get in the way, I suppose we must eliminate them, but we will not hunt them. We will not murder them unless they force our hand. I hope you understand. As I have said, there is no reason to worry about the other freemen's cells. Since we are in the Dales, I shall invoke the heathen philosophy of Vir Adalin, the way of the wood. Each tree is part of a greater whole. It is the same with us. We are all part of a greater plan. The Dales will be ours, that I promised. What the heck? Why are we... Let's not try to conquer the Dales. Gertrude.
Please help us.
Who are you guys? Gertrude and... Unnamed man. 1 and 2. What's up, Gertrude?
The guards had a key. It's over there.
Oh,
Please, I don't want to die here.
don't worry, I won't.
Not that way.
Oh. You said over
Yes,
there.
that way.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that way.
I'm doing right. Doing good. What's in this loot? It's not a key.
That's the way.
Yay!
You have it. Please, please open the door. I can't stand it in here another second.
Like, she like had that key on lockdown. She knew exactly where it was. Hey girl, I got you. Get out of
Thank
there.
the Maker. Thank you.
Any secrets in here? Take the Viridium. Let's get out of here. Let's go
The
to...
veil is thin here. Can you feel it?
It's thin everywhere. Solus, what do you mean? Okay, so I have to go over there now. I'm gonna get this little landmark first. I just keep going straight, I should run into it. Maybe it's that? It's pointing. It does the thing that Cole does. Or he points. Where is the staff thing that I put down? Is it like right in front of it? Guess so. Okay. The guide. Historians have been unable to identify the mysterious and cloak-pointing figure in the Emerald Graves. Some believe it to be a representation of the elven god Falandin, known also as a friend of the dead, or the guide. Other believes it is an elaborate elven joke. Its punchline lost in time. I don't think they would erect a statue just for a joke. Maybe it is Falandin. Next round. What? Why is there a pride demon here? That's not fair. How many pride demons are there? Okay, it's fine. We're just gonna put this here. Okay. And then strike this guy down. What is he weak against? Cold vulnerability? Thought so. Okay. The spell. I don't have enough mana for cold. Here we go. Whoa. No! His armor is... No! Ah! Okay, I think he's distracted. I'm gonna try to do this disrupting. Okay. What is he doing? He's electrocuting me. Did he die? Yes, good. I need help. Solus is fine. Can't believe these rifts are spitting out pride demons now. That's like really bad news.
We should look around.
We should. We gotta find a way to get up there first. There's a chest in here. Saw it through the wood. Barred from the other side. Tell me I can't just jump through these windows? Ooh, what about this one? What do you mean? Let me in. Let me in! Hi, Flame! Honestly, I don't think you've missed too much. Right now I'm helping out the Freeman people, so... Or at least the people... The Fairbanks people. The people who's... When I go to their base, they're always complaining. Those people. So I'm doing some of their quests. I did some War Table stuff at the beginning of stream. So we're level 15 now. And suddenly all my enemies are a lot higher level too. I'm about to die. Drink. 15. No more training wheels. Yep. Yep. We're big boys now. Ah! The plants that I planted in the garden at Skyhold are finally growing elf fruit, but it's just one elf fruit per plant, and we only have 2 plants. I can only plant 2, so it's not really as the yield isn't great. But I'm hoping as I like up my perks more, I can. There's one where if you pick herbs, you get like duplicate the amount that you would have gotten, so that can start being useful for whenever I need. These guys just pour out everywhere. Are they just hiding in there? All that dirt and you can only plant 2. I know, like it's a garden, not 2 plants. Like, what do you mean? Oh, we need Solus alive for this. Solus, there he is. I fitted out Solus a bit differently than usual. I didn't dye his cloth, so he looks a little silly. I don't know if we're gonna be able to survive this. Oh my god, if that arrow hits me, I'm so dead. Hold on, let me... Okay. Ah, here he comes! Run, Solus! Don't let them get you! I have 2k Kero coins, I'm rich! I hope that the economy doesn't crash anytime soon for the Kero coins. You're in the Kero coin golden age right now. You tell me Solus wasn't anywhere in that little thing that I just... Okay. Oh, we can do it. We're fine. Should have made some jars of bees. Who is shooting over here? You? Get out of here. Let's put a barrier on my friends. My lovely, lovely friends. Well, there goes Cassandra. Should have put it on her. Okay, Cassandra. Because now Solus is going to be a target. Wake up, Cassandra. Whoa! Get out of here, dude. Okay. Okay, this guy's back is turned, so I can get him. Whoa, whoa. Cole, protect me. Ah! Solus is downed. Don't call his name. He can't hear you. Ah! Don't worry about it. Let me pass. Oh. I love that his shield like reflects any of the spells that I shoot at him. If I go behind him though, it won't reflect him because I'm shooting him from the back. And I think that's really cool. Catch that guy on fire. You guys, that was... We have no more potions. We have 1 more potion left. Solus, get up. You can't just pretend that you're sleeping. I'm teabagging him, my god. Sorry, Solus. Didn't know I had to, like, hold it down like that. Did you hear? Sister Castu has fallen. I'm surprised it took so long. She was soft. Unfortunately, we also lost the rats we were going to send to Saludin. We have to make sure it doesn't happen again. All these people are up to no good. More Freeman orders. I have so many Freeman orders. There's more freemen inside that building. We can't take them right now. We need to heal. Solus is freaking out. He's losing his mind. He took one too many hits. Look at this painting. Let's hang it up. Actually, I think we have this exact painting. Can we open this? Nice. Ooh, a banner. A Dalish banner. See if we can make some more bee grenades. Let's see. Let's see. Wow, we have so many new things. We have pitch grenade. Cost the target location with pitch, which remains for 60 seconds, slowing any enemy. Okay. Spread sticky fire at a target location, causing 46 burning damage for every second an enemy is inside the fire. More bees. That's a thing. Okay. Can I make them though? Yes. Yep, there we go. We have more. Still all the same. Oh, we can do this now. Using a schematic for lenses perfected in the Legion Tower of Serult, we can craft spyglasses for the Inquisition scouts. That's so cute. They'll wear little owl masks. I don't know if they will wear them actually, but I mean, I hope they do. You guys wearing masks now? No, you're just wearing helmets. Masks?
Nothing
No.
to report, sir.
It's okay. I got my hopes up. Also, these nugs, I killed one earlier and they're level like 13. They're not beefy at all. They're just as easy to kill as the other ones, but I just thought that was funny. I was like, whoa. These nugs are in a whole nother level. Literally. You bought them masks and they don't even wear them. I know. I'm hoping that like we'll actually get to see them wear them. So there's just a lot of Freeman orders on the ground. I'll take them all. Like I have so much evidence against you guys. I have all the receipts. Because they're all over the floor. Oh, he completely deflected that fire. Okay.
What manner of knight are you? You know nothing of justice.
You tell him, Cassandra. This is why I bring you. I bring you to lecture people. Oh, I got an achievement called Hard Hitter. I can't... The achievement pops up twice, and the second one that pops up covers what it's for. So, like... I don't know why I got that achievement, but I got it. You guys are no match against my magic. And my friends. Explode you guys with my mind. You will shatter. Freedom! Let's put on some... Solus needs help? Solus, it's fine. I don't like how these guys run at me with their swords in the air. That is not good sword etiquette. Then again, this guy's fighting with a giant hammer. Maybe they're not used to fighting with swords. Ah! That's what I'm saying. Where did you come from?
It's always remarkable how some will take advantage of chaos to further their own cause.
Happens all the time.
How are you, Cole? Do you feel better, now that you have dealt with the Templar?
I don't know. He hurt me. Hurt the real Cole. I'm angry at him. I can't let that go. I have to become more. Let it make me real.
You may well become fully human after all. I never thought to see it.
When did you see it before?
I did not say that I had.
No, you didn't. It's harder to hear sometimes. Sorry.
Good luck, Cole. You have taken a difficult road.
Well, Solus came around. Like, my spirit son wants to become a real boy. And at first, I was hesitant, but now I believe in him. So we have 3, I'm assuming statues or paintings across a river, and then there's a bird thing. And I guess I have to mess with the bird thing, and it gives me something. He can never be angry at his son. I know, it's hard to be angry at Cole, I feel like. I mean, maybe it's not hard to be, he does some things sometimes, I'm sure, but like, you can't help but be like, but he's a spirit. He's just different like that. I like that Solus can have this like new perspective though. And then it it takes Varric pushing everyone to see him as human for it to happen. Like, leave it to a dwarf to side with a spirit here to make him more human. I just think it's so interesting. What an interesting group of people we have in our castle. Felida, I hope you are well and adjusting. This is now your home. The Imperial Army did not appreciate you. Your Empress used you for her own purpose. Forget her. Remember, you are no deserter. You are free. Sure. It's all about how you perceive it, I guess. Open door. Epic parkour. No, you're kidding me. Okay, good. No! Why can't I just bust down these flimsy wood? Like, Cassandra's a beast. Like, let her do it. Oh, a note. She might knock over the whole building. Yeah, she like hits it and they all like, it's like dominoes. They all just collapse, all the walls. The illusion of a base. Might I remind you, none of us really understand these heathen etchings. We're going as fast as we can. I would add that some of the men are uneasy about the whole thing. You know, the stories of elven curses. This weapon you believe hidden here better be worth it. They keep calling them like heathens and like these poor elves, dude. I mean, they are pretty vicious to people who aren't elves, but like, can you blame them? So where to next? To go back over here? Tell them the good news. This Fairbanks, if that is your real name.
You saved my people. We'd given them up for dead. Perhaps the stories are true.
They are true.
The free men have been defeated.
They hurt so many of my people. Now it's finally over. Thank you. Perhaps with the free men gone, we can find a proper home. Argon's lodge was always well situated. Inquisitor.
Well, seems he's
I need to be gone.
satisfied.
I'll be here.
Will you be here? Thought you were gonna be moving. Got an agent. Ooh, there's a shop.
I'm standing because of you. I've little to give, but I'll
Oh,
always be
Gertrude.
grateful.
It's you. I freed you. How were you captured? Don't
How
walk
did you
away.
end up in the Viridium mine?
Oh. We desperately needed supplies and tried to steal some from
Oh,
the
that's the
freemen.
note.
The mine didn't seem well guarded, and I used to be in the militia in my home village. I don't know why we weren't killed. I do remember Sister Costeau talking about sending us to the Empress de Lyon. Maybe I was mistaken. I can't imagine what they'd do with us there.
That's where we have to go to help that, so that that assassination doesn't happen. And I think one of the notes that we found, I think last stream, was like talking about some lady that was digging around in the supplies and how they caught her. That's probably who she was.
I hope things are going well.
The supplies we salvaged from Costeau's mine have been a great help. Thank you again for saving us.
You're welcome.
They are happier now.
Yeah, they are happier because they're not in prison. I'd be happy too.
What is this now?
Hello, Clara. Are you ready to talk to me?
Inquisitor, you saved Gertrude and the others. Thank you so much. This is bold of me, but if I could have a moment.
What do you need? Investigate. What do you need?
I'm here. What do you need?
This is about Fairbanks. There is a rumor that he is of noble blood. Once the war is over, many of us will return to serve our lords, to work their fields, raise their brats. Most of the aristocracy know little of the lives of commoners. They care nothing for us. Fairbanks is different. He is a great man. There is much he could do if he had the power. If the rumor is true, if Fairbanks is noble and we have proof, do you see what I'm saying?
He might be running away from his nobility for a reason, though. This rumor you mentioned.
The rumor about Fairbanks being noble. What do you want me to do about it?
Oh, I don't mean to impose, but you travel all over the Dales, don't you? Perhaps if you found something that could help. I've written everything I know in my journal. You can look at it.
Has Fairbanks heard the rumor?
Does Fairbanks know about this rumor?
He doesn't like it. And he won't let me discuss it. Stubborn ass.
I'd like to know more about you and the rest of the people here.
Most of us are simple folk. Farmers, fishermen. Jolene over there is a smith. Just people trying to escape the war.
What else do you know about Fairbanks?
He is a good man. He found us when we most needed him. He kept us safe. He doesn't like to talk about himself, so I actually don't know much about him.
Goodbye.
I wonder if these people even like, is he actually noble? Clara writes mainly about life at Watcher's Reach. Her curiosity about Fairbanks is interspersed between detailed descriptions of foraging excursions. Watcher's Reach, day 30. I saw Fairbanks looking at an old gold medallion as I walked past him. It bore the image of some kind of bird and the motto, "To the sun on blessed wings." Odd. Watcher's Reach, day 51. The old elf, Calder, has such stories. He talks about how Fairbanks helped people even before the war. Calder says there's some who think Fairbanks is actually a noble blood, not a commoner like he claims. I wonder if that has anything to do with the medallion. Day 52. I pestered Calder some more. To make me stop asking, he told me the story of the Lamarck family. Lord Giraud Lamarck's only daughter fell ill in love with a chevalier in the service of Lord Giraud's enemy, and ended up with his child. Oh, Lord Giraud was furious and turned Bernice out of their home, then had her lover assassinated. Awful. Bernice never returned to her father and fled to the Dales. Her child was stillborn, but Lord Giraud eventually regretted what he had done, and on his deathbed left all lands and titles to her, and all her offspring. Why would he have done that if he was certain that the child died? Ooh. Ooh. Day 56. I can't stop thinking about it. What if Fairbanks is really the Lamarcky baby? Imagine all the good he could do if he was noble and inherited that fortune, but having him reinstated will take proof. After all I've heard of the Council of Heralds, there can be no doubt. Maybe the medallion, but anyone could have a trinket like that. There could be something here in the Dales to help me prove it, but I wouldn't know where to start. It's like she's like, it's like he is the stillborn baby.
What is this now?
I wonder if I can tell Fairbanks about it.
The
Fairbanks.
Inquisition will always be welcome here.
Good. Noble deeds, noble heart. Fairbanks, do you know of the tales that are being spun about you?
Visitor.
I hear you might be noble.
There's a rumor circulating that you're of noble birth.
Oh, Clara, I told you not to pursue this. Pay that rumor no mind. I'm not noble, nor would I desire such.
Who are these free men of the Dales?
Most are deserters from the war, tired of fighting and dying for a cause in which they have no stake. But recently, the free men have organized, started attacking anyone and everyone. Their new leaders are driving them to take the Dales for themselves.
I need to be going.
Be safe.
Well, we'll see if you're really noble or not. Ooh, look, I've already like kind of explored all this. Okay, cool. Cool. So we're gonna go and get this one first. Making a new friend with Fairbanks. We're gonna learn everything we can about you.
Suppose.
This war has gone on too long.
It'll end, don't worry. Eventually. Taking some pyro fight.
Sister Cousteau's dead. Hope she died slow.
She might have. Me and my squad. Draw out the Red Templar. Okay, new operation available. Oh, so one's in here. There's music. Someone lit a fire in here. Okay, a midwife's journal. Oh, with the stillborn baby. This time-worn diary was found amongst more valuable items. It is bound in leather and has a solid silver trim, which might be why it was saved. A few entries can still be made out. 16 Herring 98. This has been the coldest winter I can remember. Even the river is frozen. No one should be out here, not in this blizzard. So you can imagine my surprise when there was a knock on my gate. A young woman. She's looking for the Fairbanks cottage. I go out. I say to her, "Nothing fair about this weather, but yes, you're at the right place." She throws back her cloak and I see she is heavy. Less than 2 weeks away. Please help. She is almost in tears. I bring her into the house and sit her by the fire with some tea and slippers. She's young, not more than 20. Her hands are smooth. They have not seen a day of work in her life. Her clothes are travel-stained but fine. The cloak must be worth at least 50 royals. Beautiful blue, trimmed with fox fur. Her name is Bernice, but she won't say more. Many girls come here not wanting to say who they are. I understand. Bernice has had the baby, a boy, healthy, full head of hair. She named him Everest. She tried to pay me with a heavy gold locket, a falcon on its face. I asked her what it was. It looks valuable. She says it's her father's. She doesn't care to have it anymore. I tell her she might not, but her son might one day want to know where he's from. Wow, it's all coming together. A new year. Bernice should be healthy enough to leave, but it's still cold and I just cannot turn her out. I will ask her to stay and be my assistant. I have needed help for a while. My fingers are not as nimble as they used to be. Of a clever girl, she will make a fine apprentice. Okay, well. Okay. Old painting. An old painting in a carved wooden frame. Paint has rubbed off in some places. Carved into the back of the frame, Lord Giraud Le Marquis. Portrait shows the Lord as he must have looked over 40 years ago. He bears a striking resemblance to Fairbanks.
Now that they are allied with the Inquisition, the rebel mages are likely to enjoy more freedoms.
I expect you are correct.
I thought you would be pleased.
I will be pleased when the world we share is not threatened by a blight-corrupted madman. Regardless of who was responsible, the conflict between Templars and Mages helped Corypheus rise to power. We cannot afford to let political infighting distract us from our duty.
Agreed. When it is done, I promise what you have done here will not be forgotten.
Thank you, Seeker. I think.
I think. No, it's a valid promise, Solus, because history likes to forget about the mages and the elves and everybody who seems to save the world all the time. Argon's Lodge. I think this is this is where Fairbanks wants to rebuild. Hi, Fairbanks. Funny seeing you here.
I need to be going.
Good day then.
Gertrude is here. Wow, they're all moving.
Finally, out of that damn cave.
Finally, maybe you'll set up nice shops.
Being away from that damp cave will help you heal.
I guess. Oh, wow. There are people here.
Just what we needed.
I can't believe this, says somebody. Okay, Orlais, Heraldry and Symbolism. This book offers a comprehensive look of well-known noble bloodlines of Orlais. Of interest are a few lines in the entry on the House of Le Marquis. A Miss Le Marquis established this ancient house in the time of Emperor Cordelius Dracon. Sadly, the bloodline ended with Lord Giraud Le Marquis, who disowned his only daughter, Bernice. The shield of Le Marquis bears a falcon volant on a field of sky blue and gold. The house's motto is, "To the sun on blessed wings." Well, there you have it. He is the sun. The Parendal War. Many people take the road west into Parendal for the sake of pleasure. Few living things inhabit the rocky countryside, save for silver miners, wyverns, and an astoundingly pugnacious breed of mountain goat. In far-off ways, the mountains around the city were full of dragons, and perhaps this was what first brought it to the attention of the Pentagast kings. Certainly, it was not the goats. Although the region has belonged to Navarra since the late Blessed Age, travelers here will find much that reminds them of Provinical or Legion town. A great carving depicts the lion slaying the dragon, adorns Parendal's gate, and many Orlesian lions decorate the city's buildings. There are still many citizens who cling to the hope that the Empress will restore the city to the Empire. Historians mostly agree that it is not the dragons nor the silver, and certainly not the goats, that began centuries of warfare between Orlais and Navarra. It was Emperor Etienne Valmont and the Pentagasts. In 782 Storm, the Pentagast family, fresh on the throne again for the first time in generations and eager to build up the alliances lost by the Van Markham dynasty, approached the emperor to solidify a peace treaty through marriage. The emperor, who was under great pressure to produce an heir, set aside his empress of 17 years and wed Princess Soteria Pentagast, theoretically cementing a promise of peace and cooperation between Navarra and Orlais. Promises are hard to keep. By 797 Storm, Soteria was still childless, and the emperor sent her to a cloister so that he might marry his mistress. As anyone other than Etienne might have predicted, the Navarrans took this poorly. Angry letters arrived in the imperial palace by the cartload. A small war party of Pentagasts rode into Orlais and reclaimed Princess Soteria, but the Navarrans did not take military action yet. They were strategists and knew to bide their time. In 846 Blessed, while most of the Orlesian army was committed to a war in Ferelden, the Pentagasts began their own war against Orlais. The Orlesians rallied a defense and drove the Navarrans from Gislaine and Arlesans, but at the cost of much of their northern territory. Parendal was lost and never recovered, a lingering sign that peace between the two nations was impossible. Man, Brother Genetivi writes so many books. Oh, very cool. Let's go talk to Fairbanks, break the news. Probably something that he's already known, just doesn't care about.
All is well? Why not?
Ooh, Fairbanks. Wait, maybe I should tell Gertrude first. Gertrude.
The Inquisition will always be welcome here.
Oh.
Good day to you,
Oh, it's Clara. I found proof. Don't mind Cole.
We're right. Fairbanks is noble by birth. Fairbanks is not even his real name.
Let me see. Évariste Lemarque. I knew it from the
Évariste.
start. I know just who to give this to. This will be enough to make the council sit up and take notes. I'll send this on as soon as possible. Thank you, Inquisitor.
Well, should I have told her, or should I have told... should I have told Fairbanks?
The Inquisition will always be welcome here.
Hey, Fairbanks. Sorry I didn't talk to you first. That was wild, huh? Well, I hope you enjoy your future.
I need to be going.
Be safe.
Hope nothing horrible happens to you. How's that assassination of Josephine coming along? I have to do that thing for the War Council for her, so I have to, either side with Liliana or side with her. So, I'm gonna see who's free. Ooh, we can do an Inquisition point. Okay. Optimal cutting. We'll do that. So we're not gonna do this yet. That's like a really big mission. It's in progress. In progress. Looks like Fairbanks was good on his word. The freemen were helping the Red Templars smuggle red lyrium through the Dales. In exchange, they received gold and supplies, which was to go towards the furtherance of their cause. Their hopes were fueled, then exploited. We can end this by driving out the Red Templars responsible for encouraging freeman activity. Colon. I send colon on this, huh? The Red Templars know we've taken out the leaders, but the freemen were all over the Dales. We'll pose as surviving freemen cell and establish connections with the Red Templars, asking for a meeting to receive further instructions. The Red Templars have already sent reinforcements to the Emerald Graves to protect their operations there. We can capture some of the reinforcements, deny them lyrium long enough, and they'll talk. Sure. Let's just torture these guys.
Right.
Ooh. My dearest Lynette, I was injured on the way back from the Conclave when this insane war erupted between apostates and Templars. I made it to a decrepit inn just below the gash on my leg, returned to a fever. Fortunately, when the Inquisition's people found me, they sent up for a proper healer. I owe them a life, I'm certain. I'm told the Inquisition will deliver this letter to you, which is the first peace of mind I've had since the Conclave. Stay in the capital, my love, until I can come to you. Okay.
Make a smile upon you.
Hello, lady.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. You must have had a long journey to the city. Might there be any news from this house?
Your lover is safe.
Here's a letter from Ellerly. He's safe with his family in the Dales.
Oh, my Ellerly. Oh, bless you. The Dions will sponsor the Duparakets as a family deserving of a noble title, Inquisitor. You have my word. Now please, forgive my hastiness, but I must read Ellerly's words. Make her keep you.
Wow. Now we have to go back to Skyhold. I wonder where we get all this food from.
We're supplying them now. I knew you'd take care of it. Purchase of the trade.
Inquisitor!
What happened here?
The House of Repose decided to pay a visit. The guards arrived in time, but I should have guessed the assassins would infiltrate the servants.
I should have suspected this. I should have known I shouldn't have left Josephine by herself. They're clearly professionals. Are you alright?
Are you sure they didn't hurt you?
They only frightened me. It was all so sudden. Liliana assigned people to shadow me. They appear to have saved my life.
Well, good.
I owe you everything, Sergeant.
Only my duty, Ambassador. I'll talk with the spy master about these murderous louts. She'll find how they got in.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparakets a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
Okay. Oh, Ferelden. Okay. We must have an Orlesian judge sign papers formally requesting we elevate the Duparakets into nobility. I have approached Judge Ald, who's requested a party of Inquisition soldiers meet him in the Frostbacks for a hunting expedition. Some sort of rare spider, as big as a horse, the judge was telling me, lives inside the caves a few days west of Skyhold. He would like an honor guard who knows the mountains to show me the way. Okay, show him the way. Send some scouts and officers to accompany him, and Judge Ald will happily sign the paperwork we require. He's like, if you guys want nobility, you gotta go kill this big-ass spider. And I want to watch, he says. So, okay. She's not free right now, but I want to do this one. Let's go stop Venatori activity in the west. Okay. The Venatori is sending some of their best scholars into the wilderness. Okay, the Venatori are camped in a place known as the Hissing Wastes. They're working their slaves to death, digging old buildings out from the sand. The Inquisition should step in quickly, because if it doesn't, I'm going to bash the Venatori's heads in, and you'll need a new scout. Scout Harding. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's see.
Any luck charting the area?
I did what I could, your worship. This space has nothing but space. If there's nothing valuable here, I say let Corypheus have it.
There must be something.
Corypheus wouldn't send out his followers unless it was worth it.
I did find something for you. Old dwarven ruins on the surface. Impossible, but there you go. The Red Templars are digging them out, with Venatori supervision.
Whatever they want, we must beat them to it.
I just saw Red Templars heading northwest to here. They might be a good start. I found this map on a dead one. Maybe it shows where they're headed. Good luck.
So, sketch of a 4-pillar tomb. There's nothing here. Oh wait, there's this really unusual thing I forgot to mention. Oh. The moon is huge. I have to see that nothing's changed there.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Dwarven history. Gather dwarven artifacts. Ah. Do I want Solus or do I want coal? Because I'm assuming they're digging elven artifacts, and that's what Solus likes. Bringing Varric because there's dwarven stuff to be found. He's not really like... I don't know if he has a lot of dwarven knowledge, but I mean, he's a dwarf, so maybe it's significant. And then... Blackwall, I'm bringing him because I like him. I like that it's nighttime here. It's like Red Dead. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Okay. Where's the sign, though? How many shards are in this place? Two? Only two? I wonder if there was anything that used to be out here. I mean, if there's discovering the dwarven ruins. Maybe it's like other deserts and this all used to be ocean. I hope that's not their pet wyvern. Jar of bees! Get beat on. Fool. Hey slave, how's it going?
Please don't!
You're safe from me.
Why, Andraste, thank you.
Sorry about your friend, he didn't seem to make it. Oh, this is a campsite. Go kill our neighbors. What is that? Red Templar Shadow? Whoa. Oh, he got me. Get him, Blackwall. Save me.
Flank them!
What? These are attacking now too? No. Everything that was around decided to try to fight me. But I will win every time. I got 7 hide from that. Oh, there's a statue. Oh, it's a scary statue. I don't like that. Maybe it's one of those screaming statues. Oh. There's spiders. Whoa, that dog got poisoned.
I am sorry about your friend. Losing someone is difficult.
Thank you. The death itself was less painful than what came before. Seeing a good spirit twisted, its nature defiled. Those mages knew nothing of my friend. Worse, they did not care.
I don't know what to say.
Nor will you, until you've seen ignorance snatch away all that you love. Pray such a day never finds you.
Welcome to my shop. Be back soon. Betyar will make change for you. Ooh. Is Betyar the dog? Oh, they both died. Gotta go deeper. What's this? Energize? What's in here? Oh, things to discover. Things to read. What? After many years, Farrell, greatest of paragons, could not bear life's burden. Oh, did he do something to himself? Light his fire. And with the burden growing, he called his sons to his bedside. Oh, so he was just getting old. He bade each son swear he would take care of his brother. I don't think that happened. And the brothers swore and mourned when their father returned to the stone.
Dwarves hide here.
A burial chamber, I think.
A burial chamber? Let's go in. Mosaic piece. Sacrifice is what it's called. This loot booby trapped. Nope, perfectly safe. Let's keep going. Deeper, deeper. Hopefully it's not more spiders. No. Epic dodge Evander. No! We both know it'll be more spiders. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. At least it's just spiders, though. I mean, it's not like scorpions and, you know, silver lining. Could be other creatures. Plus it's dark, so I don't even have to, like, kind of look at them. I'm just shooting at mysterious objects in the dark. Oh, it's a campsite. Oh.
By the end of Hardin Hightown, almost every character is revealed as a spy or a traitor.
Wait, you read my book?
It was in the Inquisition library. Everyone but Donnan turned out to be in disguise. Is that common?
Are we still talking about books, or are you asking if everyone I know is a secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in dwarven literature?
A handful, but they're the exception. Mostly they're just honoring the ancestors. It's very dull stuff. Human literature. Now there's where you'll find the tricky, clever, really deceitful types.
Curious.
Not really. Dwarves write how they want things to be. Humans write to figure out how things are.
Look, a human, an elf, and a dwarf, and Blackwall. His own creature. Blackwall, you have to join the book club. We're all in the book club. You're the only one that's not in the book club. We have, I'm sure there's Grey Warden literature. We found that song. Maybe you can join the Inquisition. Blackwall, they would love to have you. We have to get everyone into a club. We have to all have something to do around Skyhold. Think I can make this jump? Wait, they were there the whole time? She said, I went through a really complicated way of getting over here. You were exploring. Very true. It's like, what's in this ravine? Good morning, Mad. Right now we're just exploring... What is this place called? The Wastes? The Hissing Wastes. Not a lot of... There are enemies out here, but it's not a lot of enemies. Oh. Don't mind the possession around here. I don't know what her deal is. Yep, we unlocked a new area, so now we're exploring this place. I think we're trying to... What is it? Contain all the Venatori action here. They're looking for something, and we're trying to figure out what the heck they're looking for. We're gonna go towards those stones that sketching had. We were given a sketching at the very beginning of all this, when we entered this place. I don't think we're ready to fight these guys. We don't... Oh yeah, we are. We went through a thing, but we don't have to fight them. They don't seem to want to fight. Oh my god, it's one of these things. I had to fight one of those. Whenever Haven fell. No, thank you. I don't even think I could defeat it. It took forever. Let's go towards this one. Yeah? It's the closest one. This must be it. Whoa. Yes, okay. Get off the horse. Save. Oh, I can't save. Now I can. Just can't save on the horse. There's some mummering. That one? Yeah, let's kill this guy. I missed. Warning shot. Yeah, a warning shot that none of them heard. Oh, I can make a camp here too. They're chasing me. What is he doing? He's sucking up energy. Kill him before he can do anything crazy. What kind of power was that? Notes. Sand-covered note. I expected the wagon to be sent out to the canyons to return to the watchtower by evening. It is now past noon. That it does not take a half day to travel from camp to camp should be obvious, but if no one has the sense to be alarmed, look for the them immediately after finishing this letter. Take archers with you. Those spiders in the canyons seem to fear nothing but that screeching monster to the east. I'll be by the 4 pillars. Oh, so the 4 pillars are probably on top of that stone thing. Astoris, the work goes well, but we're bound to be followed sooner or later. I've set up a watch on higher ground in the sun-top mountains, obviously named by someone who never beheld a real mountain. If you're looking for a harmonium, he's looking for the tomb and the canyons to the west. Harmonium. I mean, we were kind of in a tomb. Maybe there's more tombs, though. More tombs and more canyons. Oh, we can go down there. Okay. Let me set up a camp first, and then I'll... I think there's one of those, right? Somewhere. The 4 pillars. Oh, this is the 4 pillars. Astoris. Not only did we find the dwarven tomb precisely where I said we would, the writing on the stone uses a transitive verb found only in scripts that predate 700 TE. It means, obviously, that these ruins were built before the first blight, just as I predicted when we started this expedition. I believe you owe me some gold. So these are 700 TE. Supplies replenished. Let's go down. Ooh. Demons of the stone. Until further notice, do not tamper with the torches. Lighting them in the wrong order summons demons. Oh. The inscriptions on the pillars indicate the correct order, but wait until we have confirmed the accuracy of our translations before proceeding. I wonder the one that I was doing earlier, if I just got lucky with how I was lighting them. I just ended up reading them in the right order. That's funny. I have made maps to the other tombs where there are similar structures. Let the same warning stay your hand there. Magister Gallus. Below this, someone else has written complicated formulas and scribbled many notes. Demons bound into the rock. How did the ancient dwarves manage it without mages? Binding ruins? Subtle properties of stonework? Investigate. Gangu carved into the walls could be translated from Old Dwarven as stone waste or impure spirit of the stone. Dwarven superstition saw demons as impure spirits of the rock. You're just that good. I know, right? I just solving puzzles that I don't even know are puzzles, right? Study impossible with dormant demons. Ask Cephas and Orethus for help with binding. Okay, so when all these stones are in like this line, there should be a mountain or a little like cave close by. Yep, it's exactly how the other one was laid out. Okay, anything else to read? Okay, let's read this stuff. For pride these halls were made, to honor a father's deeds and grieve his losses. Who against their father's wishes fought from foolish words and foolish pride. And found lost, these halls were made to honor a brother mourned. Oh, this is the tale of Farel, paragon among paragons, father of 2 sons. So this is the first one. Okay, first one. Maybe second one. No, not that one. Well, maybe it is that way. Hold on. It's the tale of Farel, paragon among paragons, father of 2 sons. For pride these halls were made, to honor a father's deeds and grieve his loss. Okay, wait, maybe this is the second one. Who against their father's wishes fought foolish words and foolish pride. For the pride these halls were made. Honor the loss. Okay, this is the last one. First one. And that's the second one. Let's try it. Quick save. Okay. Light. Against this one? Let's do this one. And light this one. Will it work?
I noticed that for a people with no mages, dwarves use an awful lot of magic.
Do you?
Personally, I think it's some kind of compensation thing. We can't spit lightning or freeze anyone's ass off, so here, have a rune that sets your sword on fire.
Well, I mean, I think it's interesting that every culture somehow incorporates the Fade and magic into everything. Like, it's all, like, no matter how much you want to distance yourself from magic for some people, I mean, it's just a natural part of the world, I suppose. Loot. So if I find these, just keep going. How many maps around here? What the heck? Solved that. Can't believe those guys died down there because they couldn't get it in the right order. Kill. Oh, I totally lightninged that poor animal. What can you do though, you know? These marksmen, always the marksmen.
I've seen ruins like this all over Thedas. There's thousands out there. Some must have been bigger than proper cities like Denerim or Val Royeaux.
Much bigger, I promise you.
Oh, so he's seen them, Solus. Probably in his dreams. My torch. So were they built by the dwarves? Were they not always underground? Marina, I'm returning to the main camp. Don't linger past sunset. We were working by torchlight past dark when a horde of spiders poured out of the canyon's rocks. There are red Templars on patrol, but if the Overseer wants us to go faster, he should ask the wretched brutes to guard us while we work. We already have few enough Venatori after the disaster at Redcliffe. Something the Red Templars have taken pains to remind us about, I've noticed. After all, the Templars are the Templars in the south at this haughty. Permanum. This one's really far away. Ooh, is it a pulley system? Oh. It's another one of these. I see.
We'll need to look around.
I'd say so. There's a book. A journal on Dwarven ruins. The inscription on the ruins are all in the old tongue. Thank you, grandmother, for teaching this ungrateful brat old Dwarven. The writing talks about the sad parting from the stone. Hundreds of years ago, several houses left their taigs to settle here under one leader. They were running from a war, or running so there wouldn't be a war. I read and reread the pillars until the light faded, but I know I'm missing something. I'll be back tomorrow. I wish Felicity's sister hadn't talked her out of joining me. I could use an extra pair of eyes to keep watch at night. I assume something horrible happened to him. That's so interesting. So interesting. What were they running from? Was it a war? Something to do with a war. And all under one leader. Hey guys. Ah! It's really sandy. Maybe I shouldn't walk in there. Maybe there's nothing there. There had to be something here at some point. Look at this. No, I can't.
Nothing. Here.
Nothing. Getting windy. Yeah, perhaps that's a place I have to go to later or something. For now, we'll go back. Ancient road. I guess it is a road. Look at that. Very reminiscent of dwarven roads. You know, maybe this place... There was a note mentioning a mountain, right? And like how like it's weird that dwarves were building on the surface. And maybe they were building on the surface, but maybe this whole thing was covered. I mean, or... I don't know. Somebody was saying how like, they don't know what a mountain is. Or maybe they did know what a mountain is, and it's just not a mountain anymore. Because these things are old, right? Like, super old. I'll get off the horse. Flame. A blocked doorway. Evanthum. If your eyes were as sharp as your tongue, you'd have long realized that we've found more than just another tomb. This is where the dwarves who built this city emerged from the deep roads. Whatever drove them here, they were determined to stay. The lowest levels were deliberately collapsed. Oh, so they were chased to the surface, I guess. Send Vertus back when he's done with the ruins and the canyon. Do not make him lift anything heavier than a quill. That slave cost a pretty fortune. Every time you slow the horse down, I keep thinking Evander is really impressed or surprised. Whoa! A dusty note. Salinas. 4 slaves injured and 10 crushed under the rock. We couldn't excavate this entrance with 50 if we keep losing so many. I propose we dig down from the top. There's no other way to reach the tomb without risking another rock slide. Leave this note for the others. I must inform the overseer about our reduction in labor. A tomb! What? These guys totally just died. Oh, there's a skull.
You fought Corypheus once before.
Not my fondest memory, but yes, I did.
And you killed him. You were certain of his death.
Yes? What's on your mind, Chuckles?
He survived the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. If he can live through a blast that levels a mountaintop, we would do well to determine how.
Even if we knew, would that help us? The Wardens couldn't kill him, and they had 1,000 years to figure it out.
It exploded behind you. Oh, nothing over here. This one's got totally caved in. Oh, there's a guy that didn't fight us. Whoa. Don't worry, guys. It's okay. I'm fine. See, if this was Minecraft, I'd be so in a dire situation. Okay. I like to think that that guy, he was watching us approach him, and then he literally just sees us disappear because we fall. He had some gold on him. Okay. Okay, now we can go down. Okay. But we can go down, like, the right way. Whee! It's down here. Okay, so we have to do another puzzle. Or, I mean, I guess another reading. Matching together thing. In here. Is the trap? This one's already lit. Oh, let's not fall down that one.
A weapon enchantment. And a good one, by the look of it.
Nice. You learned how to make fire runes. Glad that Blackwell knows what it is. Of all people. Ooh, dwarven vase. I can fill the requisition. So I came through there, so let's go down this. Going deeper. It's a little red down here. Hope it's just normal fire and not like... Well, that seems like a hazard. Blow that out. How many spiders are going to be down here, do you think? Activate?
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
Solus, you didn't tell me there was an elven artifact. Usually you're like, there's an elven artifact here. Here we go. Let's read. But in the sand was stone, strong and true. Pharrell hewed the stone and built as great as any tide in the deep. Sun burned above oceans of sand. And with the sun's help, he ensured the tide prospered and grew. Pharrell hewed the stone and built, as great as anything, as great as any tide in the deep. That's before that one. There's a comma. The sun burned above oceans of sand. But in the sand was stone, strong and true. Pharrell hewed the stone and built as great... Yeah. What is... Yeah. Okay. So it's this one. This one. No, not that one. This one. And it was this one. And it's this one.
Have you been reading the inscriptions? These dwarves built a colony on the surface. On purpose.
That's practically unheard of in recorded history.
Exactly. Real dwarves don't like the surface. Real dwarves say leaving the stone is death. Whoever built this didn't give two tin shits about tradition.
No, yeah, this is like wild. And of course it wouldn't be in the recorded history because the Shapers and all that stuff probably wouldn't want to remember this. That would be like seen as like a great, you know, horrible thing because of breaking tradition. So they probably struck it from the memories. Solus, are we sure we should leave it laying down like that? The throne. Oh, whoa. Look at this. Did they put his body into an urn and set it on top of the throne? Odd. Legion of the Dead armor, nice. A key fragments. Maybe I have to go to these tombs anyway, since they all have key fragments. Oh. There's probably an even bigger tomb that I have to open after I go to all of these. In the Tomb of Tombs. That's what we're building up to.
I find the fall of the Dwarven lands confusing.
What's so confusing about endless darkspawn?
A great deal. Although that is a different matter. Dwarves control the flow of lyrium. They could tighten their grip on it.
It's hard to get the attention of the humans when the darkspawn aren't up here messing with their stuff.
You're active in the Carter. You know your people could tug the purse strings. You could claim sovereign land on the surface, or demand help restoring the Dwarven kingdom, but you don't.
You're not saying anything I haven't said myself, Jackals. Orzammar is what it is.
But you don't. There you are, Solus. What the heck? Where were you? Where were you? I like that Solus is curious about Dwarven culture. He's probably so wrapped up in his elven stuff that doesn't even think about it. Another drawing. Nope. A journal on Dwarven runes. It's a paragon. The man who led the people here, who built this city, was a master smith, Paragon Farrell. Ooh, that's what the keys are going to, is his tomb, I think so. That's cool. Paragons are like a big deal for the dwarves. Like, they're like... We'll see. Legend says he died in the deep roads during a war between two Taigs who used his rune work to build fantastic weapons of destruction. If he escaped up here, that means the records are wrong, or someone 1,000 years ago tried to pretty up the truth about his leaving. The most talented shaper of runes in Dwarven history, escaping with his entire house to the surface. Now that will fluff some beards in the Shaperits. My father said our old family business used to be near an archway that was part of Farrell's Paragon statue. I wish I could have shown him this. He's the one who wanted to believe our ancestors in the stone were still guiding us. Be nice to think it were true, old man. So cool. So cool, one of their paragons led them to the surface. And was like Varric said, like, not abashed by it. He, like, literally built a whole thing. What a great adventure! And Varric and Solus get to bond a little bit. But I guess depending on the landscape, if I want to immerse myself, I could change out my steed. Oh, wait, am I going down? Okay, yeah, I need... Oh, yeah, okay. I need to go down. Don't tumble down, horse. Bend your knees. Go this way. Sure, there's another tomb over there somewhere. Oh! Me and Navander both are like, wow. Face full of hanging bodies. Let's get off this horse. Get me out of this. Get me off of this. Oh, it's this thingy. We learned that these were like slaver symbols. So like a gang of slavers used that. So I guess that's what is an old encampment of theirs. Oh, whoa, she's got... Look at that. Oh, so it must be a desire demon. Kinda looks like one. Why? Surprised there's no like thing to stake in the ground. Would the dwarves build that? I feel like they wouldn't build that. Not very dwarven. Can I do another round? Is there a pride demon? Please don't be a pride demon. Ugh, there's two of them. Two pride demons. Oh, the terror demon's shadow is really scary. I'm not a fan of that.
You remind me of someone. Pious bastard. Wore blinding white armor. Told me my shots veered left.
I can see how that describes me perfectly.
It was just all that niceness. He was just so nice.
Nice. Right. I take it you didn't like this person.
Sebastian would have taken that as a compliment.
I never really got to meet Sebastian. He was a DLC companion in the second game. He was like a really like strong faith, I think, Androstinian. And I don't know if he was a Templar or what, but I think he was a noble. But purely for DLC. Hey guys, I'm just gonna set up camp. Okay. Venatory orders. Members of the Venatory, we are close to unearthing the secrets the old dwarves buried here. The Elder One will doubtless be pleased with our success, but be vigilant. While our work has gone well, the Inquisition and their false herald were seen traveling towards the wastes. Go nowhere alone. Trevelyan is surprisingly capable for a southern mage, and rarely travels without allies by his side. We cannot allow the Inquisition to take this place from us. If you are pressed, retreat to our main camp behind the Sunstop Mountains. Extra guards will be posted. Oh, they're getting scared. Dwarven history. Let's do some of that. Craft. Oh, more bottles. Flames of Our Lady. A wine with hues that range from blood to fire, always in that order. In the south, take a single draught, shout, "She is with us," and throw the remainder into a fireplace. In the north, draw steel and march. Like, waste that good liquor. I'm guessing it might not taste that good if it's just like a... we drink it and then we go to war, or I drink a shot and then I throw the rest into the fire. I wonder if we'll see anything about golems. The dwarves have, in the past, have made these things called golems. You can control them with control rods, and what you do is you use the lives of the souls of dwarves, and you use them to create the golems. So it's kind of like another form of slavery, if the control rods are being used anyway. Some people willingly maybe choose to become golems, maybe at some point. I think right now they don't do it though, because I think my warden destroyed the anvil that could make them. I think the default version does the same. But there is an option to keep it, and then Orzammar just has a golem army. It's over here. Solus, look.
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
What is this? Oh, a lurker. That's what my lurkers look like. Whatever that is. I think it's so funny, like the Tevinter have triangular chests, pyramids for chests. What did I just take? What is that? Whoa. They have the best horse.
Whoa.
Ah!
Is there at least a movement to reunite Orzammar and Kalsharok?
What is it with you, Chuckles? Why do you care so much about the dwarves?
Once, in the Fade, I saw the memory of a man who lived alone on an island. Most of his tribe had fallen to beasts or disease. His wife had died in childbirth. He was the only one left. He could have struck out on his own, to find a new land, new people. But he stayed. He spent every day catching fish in a little boat. Every night drinking fermented fruit juice and watching the stars.
I can think of worse lives.
How can you be happy surrendering? Knowing it'll all end with you? How can you not fight?
I suppose it depends on the quality of the fermented fruit juice.
So it seems.
He's like, am I comfortable? If I'm not comfortable, then I will change or something.
This must have been the Venatori's main camp.
Considering how many we killed, they won't be getting much work done.
Come on. We should still find what they were after.
Draft of letter to Venatori Magisters. Fellow Magisters, we have been given a chance to redeem ourselves after one of our own failed Corypheus at Redcliffe. The dwarven relics in the tomb are instructions on recreating the masterpieces of one of their finest paragons. They are to be excavated, replicated, and brought back for study. The Elder One is generous to let us prove our worth. We cannot disappoint him. Do not spare the slaves. Speed is crucial to our success. Let us set an example to the rest of the Venatori, mages and commoners both, with our obedience to the Elder One's will. Okay. Sounds pretty crazy.
You are quite the artist with that bow, Varric.
Bianca does most of the work.
You have to aim her precisely. I don't think I could do that.
Too attached to hitting things with your fists?
Exactly. And just being in the thick of it.
I'll stick with bows. I really like having my own teeth.
I wonder what he's holding. Colossus of Orlais. Emperor Florian, in addition to being notoriously reclusive, was not fond of his own visage. Orlesian emperors and empresses are traditionally immortalized in gilded marble. Florian, forced to commission something, instead chose a red sandstone found only in the hissing wastes. He demanded his likeliness be carved there, away from where he could see it. When presented with an official proposal, the Emperor idly drew on the paper, adding circles around the royal crest, the statue's eyes, and the dimensions and cost of the project. Florian's signature turned it into an official court document, and he refused to entertain more modest proposals hastily drafted and sent to his chambers, as he considered the matter over and done with at last. That why he looks like this? Interesting. The strife that destroyed Tyke's sundered houses from weapons that clan used against clan. Surface where they would hide from the war that took their home. Frail Paragon. Oh, fled from the strife his brilliance created. His own clan, his two sons followed Pharrell to the pitiless surface. Okay, so their home. Strife that destroyed Tig's centered houses from weapons that clan used against clan. So I guess the smith guy made a really important weapon. It caused a lot of war. And so he ran away from it. And his sons went with him. So it's this one. No! Can I redo it?
That wasn't the right solution.
Let's maybe read those inscriptions a little more carefully.
Eric, what happened? Became a ghost. Like, did Varric get sacrificed? What the heck? So wait, so it's this one though. Pharrell, Paragon, fled from the strife its brilliance created. His own clan. Oh, strife. Yes, this one. Yes.
Like these runes are dedicated to a paragon. That accounts for a lot.
What do you mean?
It's, hard to explain. Paragons don't sound impressive on paper. So you invented a new hat or table saw. So what? But when they come through, they're like an avalanche. Dwarves wait entire generations for... you know what? Let's find that last tomb. This place is making me think too much about dwarf stuff.
He's not about that life. He likes the surface.
You're all... The Grey Wardens.
What about them?
The Wardens see themselves as the world's defense against the Blight, do they not?
Yes? Why do you sound so skeptical? Doesn't everyone know this?
When an archdemon rises, they slay it. What will they do when all the archdemons are slain?
Retire?
Without archdemons, there can be no blights. Is that the reasoning?
Right. Where are you going with this?
Nowhere. I hope they are correct.
Solus, you can't just antagonize the man and not have him know why. What do you think? Do you think that the Grey Wardens are an obsolete thing? That there's no point to them? Or something? Don't fall. Oh my god. Stone over sky. A faint inscription in ancient dwarven script is carved in the archway. Let this gate be the stone over your head. Home never forgotten. Anchoring soil in sky. Whoa. That's a face right there. Hey, lady. Whoops.
It's a pleasure to see a new face.
Yeah.
Keep the wins.
Yeah, my bad. Let me get off this horse.
Fine night.
What do the Venatori want?
Do you know what the Venatori mages are doing here?
Arguing amongst themselves, mostly. I think they're trying to find a way inside that tomb with the two statues. It's locked tight as far as I can tell.
Anything I should look out for?
Watch out if you have to fill your water skins. There's more monsters than normal staking out the oasis.
Find and kill a legendary beast. Is there a dragon out
Why
here?
come out here for game? What do you hunt?
Not game. I bring back fine furs and shiny teeth they cut and sew in Orlais. I'm not the only hunter here. Val Royal's always hungry for the best. You can make a fortune feeding that beast. Quillback spines, for example. All the fashion for men's hats last winter.
Farewell.
Keep your water handy.
Journal on Dwarven Runes. A group of human mages have moved in. They're digging out buildings deep in the sand. When I tried to approach them, one of the workers dragged me aside and whispered to me to leave before the Venatori caught me. I wasn't going to listen until he showed me his cuts. These mages have been bleeding him for their spells. I ran. I wish there was something I could do. What do these Venatori want? The buildings I saw looked like tombs in the ancient style. Pharrell was a master runesmith. Maybe the city revered his work enough to seal it away. I was seeing the rune thingies around, so... What kind of runes was he making, huh? Oh man, we finally made it. The empty square. An open tomb has eroded over centuries. Carved into the stone, almost too faint to see, is a bas-relief of an enormous helmeted dwarf, flanked by two smaller dwarves, marching out of a mountain under a beaming sun. And where one brother fell, the other raised, bloody axe in hand, alone. Pharrell's sons built monuments to their father, locking away his great works. This must be the first one. And worked together for a time, side by side, each ruled half a taig. That must be about the two brothers. They each ruled differently. They argued, and heated words made the brothers duel. Pharrell's sons built monuments. I can only assume that this one's the next one, but each ruled differently. Oh, okay, so it's this one. Okay, I think I know.
The Grey Wardens allow elves and dwarves into their ranks?
All the
Drenari
time.
too, I imagine. They don't care about titles or blood, just stopping the blight.
A pity they do it so badly, then.
Would you care to repeat that?
Argue if you like. Your fight against the Darkspawn is noble, but what progress have you made?
I may not like everything they've done, but without the Wardens, we'd all be blighted by now.
They've bought us some time. I will grant them that.
That's what they're for. They're for buying time. They were never meant as a fix. They waited for you to... I know, right? They're like, he's figuring it out. Quick. Distract. Each ruled differently. They argued in heated words, began to duel. And the last one. This one. And when one brother fell, the other raised bloody axe in hand alone. Killed his brother.
Probably similar to what's in the last 4. You know, I don't buy that stuff about dwarven ancestors living on in the stone, and we're above ground anyway. But something about this place gives me the creeps.
Maybe there are things in the stone. You don't know, Varric. Mosaic. Oh, we're so close. We only need what, 3 more? Banner crown, key fragment. Oh my gosh!
All these pieces of metal inside the tombs we found, they make up a key.
Ingenious. Let us see what it unlocks.
Ingenious, he says. Where does it go? Where does it go?
Yeah.
Oh, I see something. Yay! Okay. These are the 2. Oh my gosh. Finally. What? Get off the horse, Evander. Get this guy. Take his hide so that we can make armor. His scales. Okay, what's in here? I don't think this is the cave itself. I think it's just like a walkway. Nothing to say, you guys, about... Oh, Varric is so ominous. Oh my god, we found it. Woo! We found the Tomb of Pharaoh! Oh. There be some bodies. Well, I think there might be a dragon.
What is that? That has to be a dragon. Not sure what kind.
In this age? Unheard of. Where is it? There's no way I'm gonna be able to defeat a dragon. Sandy Howler? Oh, it's sleeping.
There's our dragon.
She's right between us and that building. Think she did that on purpose?
She's sleeping, it's okay. Lullaby. Even though this music really wants it to wake up. It's funny, in the first game you can do this as well. There's a you have to call the dragon with a horn or something to battle it. You have the option to like completely like sidestep it. Until later, of course. That dragon did very badly at its job. Whatever it was doing. wow. It'll get you on the way out. Not if I teleport. Promise of the storm.
I've never seen a rune like this before. Is this what the Venatori were after?
Ah, you're holding the legacy of a paragon. Empires used to kill for them. Heck, they still do. Whatever it does, it's probably ancient and invaluable, so try not to drop it in the sand.
I thought you weren't interested in dwarven history.
If you want an encyclopedia entry, it may as well be from someone charming.
Yes. Well, that was the treasure. That was the moment. And Varric can't even be corporeal for it. What the heck? I'll deal with this dragon another time. We do not have the inventory space. Ghost Varric, yes. Plus, I'm sure something happens after you kill that dragon too. Let's go back to Skyhold. Jeez, we were like there forever. Yeah, it was really cool. I liked how much history was in there. All the things that are being uncovered. Yeah. It's way cooler than the other deserts that are able to be explored on the map. Like, this one's good. The Forbidden Oasis, snore. It's only good for the shards. Okay. Our open support of Magister Talani had both good and bad results. The Imperium looks on the Inquisition with scorn, primarily based on its religious views regarding the Herald of Andraste, but they also view our growing power with respect. Magister Talani sent her thanks and tells me that her opponents have backed off for the time being. She sent along some additional supplies to use as you see fit, and some Charistian candles, which you will pry from my cold dead fingers. Enhanced chain lightning ring. I use that a lot, so it's good. Okay, we have the name of the Red Templar lieutenant who was dealing with Maleficent and the Freeman, Kero. He is expected to be at the Lion's Pavilion 2 days from now. Do what is necessary to stop him. For my sake, make it quick. I knew him once, a long time ago. Shoot. Wonder if it's like tracks 2 days in time. And it's like, you waited too long. Let's see. Reports indicate that Red Templars have taken over an old dwarven port on the Storm Coast, granting them a foothold in Ferelden as well as easy access to the Waking Sea. The port itself provides a strong defense from outside attack. Full assault by our soldiers might eventually yield results, but not without high casualties. A smaller group may have better luck infiltrating their stronghold. We do not want to draw attention too soon. My agents will find a way to enter the stronghold. Small initial attacks could stir the surrounding area and distract the Templars from a larger plan. Secrets, secrets. Our agents have acquired access to the Red Templars' foothold on the Storm Coast. They feel themselves secure. Oh, not now, not now. Enhanced chain lightning ring. Oh, and now it says defeat Kero. Let me see how much inventory. Oh, we're almost full. Oh my gosh. Guess I'll deposit a bunch of things. Actually, I will go upstairs. do some of this. I know, they're so loud. Sell some of the valuables. Figure of young Andraste. It's cute. So much spider goo. Get rid of some of it. Okay. A lot of good stuff now. Wow. I want to see. This is defeat Kero. Go to the journal. Okay, Inquisition agents have lured Kero, the Red Templar, responsible for manipulating the freemen of the Dales. Oh, okay. I don't think I can go there yet because I haven't done that quest. Well, this is in the Emerald Graves. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna look up something real quick. I want to know when to start that the next 20 PowerPoint thing. That's gonna open up another area too, I think. This one. Let's see. The hills of Empress de Leon are in peril. A maidservant recently returned from visiting an uncle in Serena spoke of gruff helmeted men about the village's quarry and the appearance of strange red crystals in the fields close by. I suspect Red Lyrium and sent men to investigate. But the bridges leading to the area had all been destroyed, the Red Templars' handiwork, I wager. If we do not act quickly, all the Highlands may be lost. I wish I bore fair tidings, my dear. My warmest regards to your family. I pray for the quelling of these winter winds of chaos, that we may meet again in springtime. Aw. Yeah, I think this is fine. This is just another place. They broke through to Sarenia, and lead scout Harding is with the vanguard sent to establish an Inquisition camp. Her early reports indicate that the Red Lyrium is spreading. Uh-oh. Sure.
Inquisitor.
Scout Harding.
We're on the outskirts of Sarnia. This is what's left of the town. The lucky ones got out before the river froze over. The rest, penned in by Fade Rifts and Red Templars. We're the first friendly face they've seen in a long, long while.
How did the river freeze?
How did an entire river freeze so quickly?
It got really cold, really quickly. Sarnia relies on its river for everything. Trade, food. They weren't expecting this.
From deserts to snowy mountains. They're gonna sing about these in their ballads about me. And they just won't truly understand how long I traversed these lands for. Inquisitor to the rescue, huh? I'll check on the townsfolk.
I should look in on the townsfolk, see what they can tell me.
I'm sure they'll appreciate it. The Red Templars have been mounting frequent attacks. They want Emprise du Lion. Bad. Let's get out there and take it back from them.
Leon. Take back the lion. They are ill-equipped for the mountain. The quartermaster is requesting materials to craft additional heavy coats. Oh. Need more bear hide. Crap, I used a lot of my bear hide to make armor. I go kill more bears. What? So lad, you're getting your sights straight in your first day's topside, so here's some advice. You're not just trading with kin, you're selling to all kinds of folk now, with different customs and tongues. As I've learned here, the most important part of any language is the cussing. It gets you trust, it gets you coin. Most elves you see in the city are servants, and a human looking for a fight might call one knife ear. If the elf returns with shim or quick, blood's about to spill. Those Dalish elves use flat ear to insult the ones who live with humans. Like our unenlightened kin below calling us stone blind up here. Even the humans who pray to some woman they burned alive, and her god they call the Maker, say something when they knock their shins. It's a curse to say. Andraste's, well, any body part really. Maker's breath might get you in with a swaggering fool, but the lady priests won't be pleased. Chantry folk also don't like mages. If you hear a mage called a spellbind, hide anything flammable. Then there are all those beautiful words that just mean sod it when that loose cobblestone flips and the ankle cracks. An elf will cry, Fininhidis. Oh my god. While a human might, damn it. A Quinari might mumble Vashidan. And I've heard a couple Tevinters yell Kafar. Yeah, we've heard most people. Everyone say these before. If any of these get aimed at you, hopefully all that gets killed is a sale. Rianne, I have a hankering for that Dalish cheese you stocked last year. What happened to it? It's not really Dalish, is it? I asked the last Dalish hunters who came to the village to trade, and they looked at me like I'd grown a tree out of my head. Whatever it is, let me know if you get more. I would give anything for another taste. Dalish cheese? So much cheese. They were like, what? Sarnia's granite quarry has been in financial trouble for at least a year. Anselm says the Duchess of Severin's household has cancelled their order. The Duchess has decided instead to donate the gold set aside for her new fountain to the Empress's war effort. The Anselm won't send a boat to take the merchandise I prepared for him. He says if he can't sell it, it just takes up space in his warehouse. Maybe another trader will take it off my hands, some of the finest quality we've pulled in recent years. No new orders, I can't get rid of the blocks meant for the Duchess. No one wants what we offer, not while the war rages. I've had to close the quarry, I can't pay the workers, soon they'll leave for the cities. Sarnia will die. Well. The war. Who are you?
Good day to you.
That was kind.
That was generous of you.
I do what I can. I am partly to blame for all this. The Red Templars are here because, fool that I am, I sold them my family's quarry. They've taken every worker. We haven't seen them in weeks. And it's not enough. They keep coming, taking more people. And there's nothing I can do to stop them.
How could you have sold land to the Red Templars?
I didn't know. I swear by Andraste's spire, they look like knights, chevaliers. Such pretty speeches. They said they would reopen the quarry, bring employment and trade back to Sarnia. We'd been struggling since the war began. How could I refuse? It was good for a time. People went to work, they were paid. Then they stopped coming home. After that, the Red Templars stopped pretending.
What do you mean the Red Templars take workers?
People just disappear. First those who worked the quarry, then they took people from their homes. I don't know why. I just prayed they'd leave me and my family alone.
I feel like I don't know what she did that was kind, but...
Oh, Mago, why have you allowed this to happen? My little brother off to war, and now my sweet Louis dead. Mago, why?
Sorry, lady. I've got nothing to tell you. You just, like, disappeared those
Michel de
wolves.
Chauvin at your service, your worship. I saw the Inquisition's banners from afar. Never expected to see the Herald of Andraste himself.
I've heard of you.
Michel de Chauvin. I know your story. You were disgraced and banished from court for treachery.
There's much more than that, but it ends the same way. What does it matter? Despite all, I have a strong arm, a stout heart, and I still serve Ole.
The Inquisition could use you.
You could serve the Inquisition. We have use for strong arms and stout hearts.
I appreciate the offer, Inquisitor, but I cannot abandon my quest. I hunt a demon. This one calls itself Imshale, and has settled in Suladin Keep, up in the hills. Imshale is free because I made a mistake. I will see him destroyed. Now that the Inquisition is here, perhaps the Red Templars who guard the keep can be routed. All I need is one chance.
Talking about the demon. Talking about Sylvan Keep. Talking about the demon.
I need to know more about Imshale.
A desire demon, more cunning than anything I have encountered. Be well, Inquisitor.
I'm so sorry.
No sign of trouble at the moment.
I need to know more about Imshale.
A desire demon, more cunning than anything I have encountered. And I have played the game. Imshale has roamed the land for some time. If anything, he will have grown in power. Why he is here in Emprise de Lyon, however, is anyone's guess. Perhaps he has gained the cooperation of the Red Templars, or vice versa.
What's in Suladin Keep?
Red Templars, so far as I can tell. Suladin is an elven fortress, left to crumble. The locals always avoided it, believing it the haunt of ancient elven spirits.
You know where the demon is. Why wait?
I am but one man. Suladin Keep is guarded by Red Templars. While I would happily
He's
give
like,
my
have you
life
been
for
listening?
this, I would not give it in vain.
Okay, Mitchell. Michael. I do think... Yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream. Yes! That desert really was a lot. Good night, everyone. See you next time. Hopefully I'll progress the story a bit more and complete this quest. Or this map area.